Shiro is cute. Even though she has a bit of a dry sense of humor. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, what? With summer break finally coming to an end, I got out of bed with more lethargic. I can't say words than ever. This is killing me. Concisely the day before me. That sentence kicked my ass. After spending so much fun-filled days with Shiro. Oh, okay, so we did spend time with Shiro. And getting much closer to her than I dared hope, my return to school felt like a terrible joke, making my question what I did to deserve such a punishment. However, contrary to how bad it seemed at first, I soon realized the silver lining. Come on, Hideki, what are you waiting for? Calm down, Shiro. School doesn't start for another half an hour. Now that school is resumed, Shiro and I were able to walk to and from school together every day. So how's Megami taking all this, ladies and gents? It may not be as nice as spending the day alone together, but having time apart makes me want to talk to her all the more. That doesn't matter. If we get to class early, we can revise before the lesson and get a head start on our classmates. Seriously, that's why you always get to school so early? You're surprisingly competitive, you know that? I just take my education seriously, that's all. And now come on, let's get going. Don't make me start without you. Not quite the school experience I was hoping for, but it'll have to do. I could use a drink, ladies and gents. Oh, peach tea, it's delicious. Half an hour passed by in the blink of an eye, and our other classmates gradually showed up. They all said their hellos, acted like they hadn't seen each other in years, and tried their collective best to break as many noise pollution laws as possible. Now I see why Shiro wanted to get here early. There's no way we'd be able to concentrate in the middle of all of this. Yo, Hidi, there you are! Man, where have you been? I barely saw you once all summer. If I didn't know any better, I'd see you were trying to avoid me. Would I do such a thing? Relax, it was a joke. I know you would never do that. But really, what were you doing? And don't give me that bull about you having a girlfriend again. Oh, Ryo, your defense mechanism really is pitiful. You can only deny reality for so long, you know. For the most part, I was either lazing around the house or going on dates with Shiro. Psh, like I'd believe that. You extorting one pity date out of a girl's believable, but enough to last all summer? Like hell I'd believe that. There are times when I feel bad about how I treat Ryo. This is definitely not one of those times. Oh, I don't know about that. I think you're underestimating Hideki, Ryo. Ha! Ha! Did you hear that, Ryo? Shiro herself just said... I think he could extort at least two dates out of a girl, if he picked his target wisely. No! Not you too, Shiro! Oh, Hideki thinks he has what it takes to get a girlfriend, Oh no, please not Yui. Anyone but Yui. Yeah, I couldn't see that happening. Huh? Yui, you really mean that? Of course. Assuming that she has a Y chromosome, that is. Yui, very funny. And her name is Ryo. Oh, freaking hilarious! Alright, class, take your seats. Just as my stress levels reached their peak, an unfamiliar voice echoed throughout the classroom, commanding silence from the class. A new teacher entered the room, carrying with himself our class roster. I guess we get a new homeroom teacher for the new semester, huh? Well, as long as he's as relaxed as our last teacher, I'm sure we'll all get along just fine. Ooh. Man, what a dick! Can you believe this guy? That nerve! As much as it pains me to agree with Ryo, that was rather unpleasant. To think that teachers like him really exist. The girls in our class were acting like love-struck idiots just because our teacher is mildly handsome. I don't think I've ever been this ashamed of my own gender. Oh, is it a girl? Wait, what? The moment we left the classroom, my friends and I began to complain about the new teacher. Though intrigued by the change, we all reached the same conclusion about him, and it wasn't pleasant. Just thinking of how we'll have to put up with him from now on. Ugh! I know, right? I almost puked when he winked at me. Oh, gross. He winked at me, too. Oh, creepy! From the moment he walked into the classroom, our new teacher started flirting with the girls from class, meanwhile completely ignoring the boys. Worse, most of the girls actually responded to his provocation, fawning over the new teacher and flocking to his side. That's unsettling. Man, where's Megami when you need her? If there was ever a time for the class rep to stand in there, that was it. It can't be helped. She had student council work to do. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the cafeteria before I lose my appetite. I'd say that was a good idea, but I'm already feeling nauseous. I'm heading to the infirmary. Whoa, that was smooth. If I didn't know any better, I'd say those two coordinated that escape themselves. What about you, Shiro? Me? Yeah, what's your excuse for getting as far away from our classroom as possible? Oh, right. I need some fresh air. I think I'll head to the roof. Oh, nice. That was totally Hey, hold on a second. That was a weird exchange, but okay. By the time I caught up with Shiro, who scaled the staircase leading to the roof in record time, she was already waiting for me, smiling as I showed my face. Took you long enough. Well, excuse me for not possessing superhuman leg strength. Anyway, what's the rush? Did you miss the roof that badly? Actually, I did. Really? Not the roof itself, but I did miss this. The open space, the cool breeze, the expansive view, the emptiness. Oh. Didn't you say something about emptiness before? That's kind of sad. But, of course, I love your company. I was scared for a second there. What about you, Hideki? Was there any part of school that you missed? Me? Miss school? Not likely. I guess I missed hanging out with some of our classmates. But I was still able to see you, Shiro, so I didn't really feel lonely at all. Jeez, Hideki, you never stop, do you? Every time we went out during summer break, you were just determined. You just demanded another do-over. It worked, didn't it? I suppose it did. But now that school is resumed, we'll have to settle for walking to and from school together. As long as you wake up early enough, of course. Hey, I've made it so far, haven't I? Face it, even if summer break is over, we'll still be spending plenty of time together, whether you like it or not. Shiro smiled at me and walked over to the fence looking at the town. He just stood there without saying anything. Shiro has changed quite a lot since I met her. She seems more outgoing now, but I still sense the loneliness. I know that this is something that cannot be changed, and I don't have a problem with it. This feels strangely nostalgic. That's not good. I mean, it really isn't good. Boy, a lot of days went by. Why would it implement what happened with the teacher? That seems odd. 2 weeks passed by since school resumed, and surprisingly, change was abundant. Ryo began to flirt with suspension as he constantly fought with our new homeroom teacher, who aggressively brushed off Ryo at every opportunity. To make matters worse, Ryo continued to bring inappropriate manga and games to class, losing more than a few of his possessions as the teacher caught him again and again. Megami also took issue with our new teacher, though for a different reason altogether. Pegged as a womanizer from the moment he entered our classroom, the new teacher often hit on Megami, singling her out. If anyone suffered more under our new homeroom teacher than Ryo, it was Megami. Finally, Shinatsu hadn't shown her face once, notably absent even from her favorite bridge. She didn't show up in the club room, I didn't see her around school, and as far as I could tell, she had stopped attending. The only one acting like themselves was Yui, who started skipping class again before we even finished our first week, thus drawing the ire of our teachers once more. She attended for the first couple of days, but quickly slipped back into routine, avoiding class like the plague. Nothing's going well. Shiro and I took advantage of the disorder, which allowed us to spend more time together undisturbed. While Mr. Kensuna, our new homeroom teacher, picked on Ryo and Megami, we could text one another in class, or even talk quietly. By lunchtime, Ryo would be in detention, and Megami had student council work, making our ascent to the rooftop easier than ever. That's sad. Huh. As our first class for the day ended, Ryo made his way back over to my desk. Man, can you believe this guy? 2 words, and I get sent out. He's totally picking on me. I don't think the number of words had anything to do with it. Honestly, what on earth is shouting, "Oi, fuckface," an acceptable way to address a teacher? Any planet that bastard calls home. Guys, can we please spend one break not talking about him? Oh, yeah, sorry, Megami. Immediately humbled, Ryo quieted down at Megami's request. I don't blame Megami for not wanting to talk about Mr. Kensuna. Since the moment he's got here, Megami has been his prime target. He may fight with Ryo, but Megami is one always being singled out. No argument here. So, what's new in your life, Megami? Oh, actually, I've been meaning to talk to you about something, Hideki. Huh? Just Hideki? How boring! Sorry, Ryo, but this is really important. I have something I wanted to say to Hidi for a long time now. I get it. I know what you're talking about now. Don't worry, I won't interfere. I'll see you kiddies later. Without putting up a fight, Ryo left the classroom. That was strange. Ryo is usually far more adamant about being included, and I certainly didn't think he'd bow down to Megami that easily. So Hideki, like I was saying, don't break my heart, Megami. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even though I've felt this way for a long time, I've kept my mouth shut, waiting for you to make the first move. But now, I'm not waiting any longer. I can't keep waiting for something that might never happen. Hideki, Oh, fuck me. There you are, Megami. Now that class is over, I was hoping that you could help me with something. Before Megami could finish speaking, our homeroom teacher, Mr. Ketsuna, interrupted her. Sir, we were in the middle of talking here. Oh, is that so? My apologies, young man. Megami, when you're done here, please come to the staff room, okay? No, you know what? I've ragged on Megami, but that's not okay. That's creepy as fudge. Leaving behind a single request, Mr. Kensuna left the classroom, giving Megami and I space once more. Talk about bad timing. I could swear he did that deliberately just to irritate Megami. And looking at her face, I'd say he was successful. So, Megami, you were saying? No, forget it. The moment's gone. I'll ask later, when I'm sure we won't be interrupted. Leaving as promptly as Ryo and Mr. Ketsuna. Before her, Megami exited the classroom. Was Mr. Ketsuna picking on Megami again? Yeah, it seems that way. Why are we not doing anything? I mean, I know that it's putting it off as like we're benefiting from everyone else getting the shit stick, but I feel like we've acted like Megami's friend. Should we not be helping Megami here? Anyway, Yui's absent, and both Megami and Ryo have already left. You know what that means? Oh, you're right. There are still a few more students here, but this is about as close as we're going to get for being alone this time of the day. But we don't have long before our next class starts, and it's not like there's anything we can do together in the classroom. Oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Yeah, I know. Don't sound so disappointed. we'll head up to the roof at lunchtime, okay? Then we really can be alone together. Oh, okay. Even if our alone time is just the two of us talking and holding hands. Oh, we hold hands now, that's cute. I still value it. Today, even more than usual, I'm really looking forward to our time together. But how about... Damn, I'm worried about Megami! Shit, son! As soon as class ended, I made my way up to the rooftop, preempting Shiro's arrival. Once I made it to the roof stairs, however, I remembered something important. Crap, I forgot that we aren't supposed to go onto the roof. I wanted to surprise Shiro by beating her up here, but I guess I can't really do that without her key. Hideki? Ah, there she is. I was hoping to surprise her on the roof, but I guess the stairwell will have to do. Drat, my evil plans have been foiled. I have a few more seconds and I would have had Megami? Aki-kun, what are you doing up here? You know the roof is off limits to students. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Jeez, you're never gonna get on the student council if you blatantly disregard the school rules. Hang on a second. All I have to do is keep breaking the rules, and Megami will stop trying to recruit me to the student council? Sorry, Megs, but I guess I'm just a bad boy at heart. I could never be part of the student council with such strict rules. How do you like that, Megami? Well, I guess it's okay, as long as you don't get caught. Besides, it's not like you can actually get up on the roof, right? Yeah. Not by myself, at least. Anyway, what are you doing up here, Megami? Should the student council member really be teetering so close to the edge of breaking the rules? Oh, Hidi, those rules are made for regular students, not student council members. I smell an abuse of power here. Besides, I only came up here because I saw you do the same, you know? Oh, so you were following me. Yeah. Same old Megami. But even if she doesn't have to follow the school rules, I'm pretty sure stalking is a crime outside of her jurisdiction. You see, I wanted to talk to you about something, and I thought a secluded area like this would be perfect. A secluded area, in other words, a place we can talk without being overheard. I thought about Megami's words for a moment, but it didn't take long to conclude what she meant. Is this about that new teacher? The second I brought up Megami's recent source of ire, her expression dampened. Hit the nail on the head, huh? I don't know what's going on with Megami, but ever since that guy started teaching here, she's been acting funny. No, it wasn't about that. Megami turned away for a moment as she tried to compose herself, desperately grasping at her usual happy-go-lucky self. You can do this. Hidi, the thing I wanted to tell you back in the classroom, the reason I called you out here, or rather, the reason I followed you here, is because, I love you. Oh, what? That's how you respond to that? What a jerk. Well, okay then. I love you too, Megs. But why do you need to come here to say that? I guess that wasn't direct enough at all. Megami's expression darkened momentarily as she muttered to herself. Listen, Hidi, I know that I sometimes act a bit flaky and overly familiar, but I want you to listen to what I'm about to say seriously. Forget that we're friends. Forget that we hang out together all the time. Just listen what I, a girl, have to say to you, a boy, okay? Oh, okay. Faced with increasing pressure from Megami, I can only nod my head and comply with her wish. Hideki, since the moment we met, I felt a strong attraction to you. At first, I figured it was just a physical attraction, or my curiosity coming out in a strange way. But as time went by, and the two of us grew closer, I realized that my feelings weren't so shallow. Even if my initial attraction to you was spontaneous and inappropriate, it wasn't wrong. I don't know if you're aware of this, Hideki, but you're a fun, safe person to be around. You treat others kindly. You happily joke around with people you barely know and never take things too far. You put up with so much, yet you keep your pace. You weren't afraid to be strict when I'm out of line, but even then, you only scold me kindly. Hideki, what I feel for you isn't just a physical attraction or friendship. What I feel is love. Megami spoke softly and calmly, completely unlike her usual self. Her bright smiling face displayed a faint blush, giving her words all the more impact. As I stared at this unfamiliar side of Megami, this quiet, gentle girl I had never seen before, shit. No one saw that coming. I see. Before Megami's words could sink in, a third party made its presence known. That voice is... Oh no. So this is how it is. I should have known things would turn out like this. Megami's loved you for so long now. It was only a matter of time before this happened. I was stupid to think otherwise. Shiro, no, this isn't what it... I called out to her, but before my words could reach her, Shiro had vanished. Damn it, Shiro, you're misunderstanding. Megami and I aren't... This sucks! All of this sucks! I hate this! Hidi, forget about her. You still haven't answered my question. I tried to run after Shiro, but Megami wouldn't let me go so easily. Seriously, Meg, I don't have time for this. I need to go and... Do what, exactly? Leave Megami hanging? Try to find Shiro? And explain that I don't feel the same way? What then? We all just go back to getting along, pretending like none of this happened? Come on, Hidi. It's rude to make a girl wait. No, things won't work out that smoothly. They never do. This isn't some movie or game where, defying all odds, everyone finds happiness. Even if I do clear things up with Shiro, her and Megami will... Hey, Aki! Don't tease me like this. Just admit that you love me and I'll... Damn it! Oh, no! No. Damn it, Megami! Just shut the hell up! Without warning or provocation, I finally snapped. Look, I know you've been shaken up since that teacher got here, but there's no excuse to act this way. Whatever grudge you have against that guy, it's not my problem. I know what he's been doing, and honestly... Oh, fuck me, Hideki! What? This is not necessary! Oh, it's not necessary! Just leave me alone for once, would you? Can't you see that you're being a bother? Wow, I can't. Oh, damn. That physically almost hurts. Why did this game do this? Why couldn't this game give me the option to let her down easy? I tried to stop. Every word I spoke made me feel like I was falling deeper into a crevasse I could never climb out of. But with the truth finally bubbling up to the surface, and months of pent-up emotion pouring out, I showed no sign of stopping. Every day it's Aki this or Hidi that. Can't you ever give it a bloody rest? You act all cute and fun, but you know what? You're a goddamn stalker, and it's fucking creepy. Honestly, who in their right mind hugs someone they've only just met or follows them home? You have a problem, Megami, and I want no part of it. Oh! Megami stared at me blankly, as though her mind was unable to process what I had said. She watched on, listening to every word I said, but never opened her mouth, and succeeded in doing nothing more than freezing up. And when Megami finally did show signs of life, she simply vanished. Her confession refused, her beloved lashing out. She could do nothing but leave, struggling to process what had happened. Megami slowly walked away, gradually picking up her pace as the distance between us increased. She didn't say a word, and I couldn't see the expression on her face as she walked away. But going by the reaction of those who saw her, I knew it was over between us. I've really done it now, haven't I? I can't say that I lied, but even so, Megami didn't deserve that. No, wow. I rag on Megami, but holy shitballs. Wow, that was bad. That was painful. Now that I have 2 girls to explain myself to, not to mention that I'll be playing damage control from here on out, I guess the best thing I can do is leave them alone and try to apologize tomorrow. With my mind made up, and 2 of the people closest to me having vanished, I resolved to clean up after myself on another day. And that whole line about, I know what the teacher's been doing and I don't care, what does he mean? Because if the teacher has been sexually abusing Megami, and we haven't done anything about it, I mean, that doesn't make sense. I would be severely pissed off. I would come to a point in this game where I'm fine with serious matters being taken into effect, and I'm fine with not everything always working out, because you know what, in real life it doesn't always. But never given the choice would I pick a route that would let someone be knowingly assaulted, if that is what was being implied. I don't know if it was, but that's kind of what it made it seem like to me. Little did I know that, after that day, I would never see those 2 at school again. What? Hello? I don't think I'm ever playing this game again after this route. Let's just face it, guys. It's going to end just some stupid shit, depressing, just nothing, isn't it? It's not going to be happy. There's nothing good that's going to happen. It's just going to be shit.